Guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for returning and for your patience with me this year. It's been a very crazy, hectic year, but more on that later. And for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and let's go ahead and jump in. So what I've got here is basically my stack of planners and organizational stuff that I'm going to be using in 2020. This is my journal. I probably won't use this completely. It'll probably, be done before 2020 is up. But I am using my journal not only to journal about life, but also about like things that are working in my planning system and in my life in general, and that isn't working and what needs to be adjusted. So this has actually become a vital part of my life in general, not just memory keeping, but also helping me to figure out what is and isn't working and how we can make adjustments to life in general. So I will not be sharing this typically, but I did want to mention it because it is something that I will be mentioning, even though I'm not sharing with you guys necessarily, but it is something that I am utilizing. The other thing that I am utilizing, and I do not plan to share either, is this Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, and I will be using this because for business income and expense tracking, budgeting, and those sorts of things. So I have actually two businesses now. I have my nail business, and then I started a cup making business or a tumbler making business. I will throw some screenshots of some of the tumblers that I've made up in the description or in the video here, but I need to keep track of those income and expenses for those businesses. And again, probably will not be sharing this with you guys a lot, but it is a planner that I am going to be using. And then the Cultivate What Matters power sheets. I will be my plan is to do a monthly power sheets video to share with you guys that information. I've just started doing the prep work, but this is also plays very much so into my actual planner. So that is my power sheets. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention, which again, you guys probably won't see a lot of, but it is kind of my, this is very, like an integral part of things that I use. This is my rocketbook, my Everlast rocketbook. I love this thing. This is actually my cleaning list for Christmas. Not everything's marked off, but all of this got done. So anyhow, if you're not familiar with the rocketbook or the Everlast system, basically what you do is you have to use a friction pen. I don't know if any erasable pen will work. They said the friction pen's what came with it. So I have the friction pen. I've got, the colored friction pens, and I've got, I think there's some friction mild liners over there that I use. So, if you see over here, it's got these symbols on the bottom of the page here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but on the bottom of the page, you have those symbols again. So, you can mark each symbol. After you've written on it, you can take a picture of it, and it can go into like OneNote or Good Notes, or there's a whole list of online note keeping apps that you can use with it. Anyhow, whenever you mark it, you can set these up to go into a certain online note-taking app, and it'll save it there for you. So I use this a lot for like random cleaning list. I've got some cup making checklist that I've been using it for. Again, random list, brain dumps, random notes, those sorts of things. List of things that I need for work. And after you've written on the pages, you can take this handy dandy, I usually just wet a corner of this. After it's wet, you just wipe this clean. Of course, mine's dry. You can use the other side to dry it. And once it's dry, you're ready to go again. So you can reuse this notebook over and over and over again, which is awesome because I feel so wasteful sometimes with my bazillion list all over the place. All right, so into my planner. So this is what I have been using. I've already taken the cover off of this planner. This is the, I don't know what it's called. It's the monthly layout. And I know there's a name for this planner, but I couldn't tell you what that is. But since September, I have been using the monthly layouts by Happy Planner. So I've been using the monthly layouts. This month, what was this, November, I didn't really utilize this dashboard. And then I've been using the checked it off list. And instead of doing it for every day, I've been usually highlighting, putting a little highlighter mark, and then putting like deadlines and important and like cup business and cup stuff and errands and nail stuff and those sorts of things in here, and then utilizing the note pages for other stuff, and the same thing here. And that's how I've been using it. And then in December, I decided to start using the mini dashboard layout in here, which this is Christmas week. I haven't touched my planner at all. I've used random list. So anyhow, that is how what I've been using in here. I am going to actually, I think I'm going to take all of this out for now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Excuse me. And I'm going to set this aside. All right. So what I plan to do is I've got the home body dashboard layout, and I've got this, I don't know what it's called, the other monthly layout. Both of these are pretty neutral planners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, let me take these pieces out because I do want these. I've yet to decide how I'm going to use these pages, but I do want to utilize them. I just haven't figured out how I want to utilize them. So on this here, all I'm going to use is the monthly layout and these two pages, these dashboard goals pages. I'm going to set that to the side. And then from the home body, I'm actually going to use the weekly pages. So I don't have lots of room in here. Excuse me. So since I don't need this, I'm going to actually take this tape runner And I'm going to glue, tape, glue, whichever. I'm going to glue these pages together. So that way I can come in from my January monthly, have my goals here, and then go into my weekly. And I'll be right back. All right, guys. So here is how I plan on using this. Obviously, my monthly spread, I will put all of my monthly appointments and all of that sort of thing on here. What I found this last year is that the power sheets were really useful. However, I didn't do as good as I could have with them. A lot of my, especially my monthly action items, unless they were like one-off things that, you know, which I don't think that's really what the monthly things are for. I think those are for like bigger projects. Like I want to, like one-off task probably shouldn't be in my power sheet, right? Like that's a task. Just do it, get it over with. So like maybe put like those one-off things that I need to do. Like I've got paperwork that I've got to fill out and send in for one of the kiddos. So I could write that on here and put when it's due by. And then since that actually has a due date, back here, whatever the date is that it's due by, like three or 4 days before that, put, you know, that needs to be in the mail by that day. Okay, so probably this will be like my one-off tasks that have to get done that month. So my monthly action items, probably use some of this other space to kind of write that out and then brainstorm like what needs to be done, like the steps that need to happen with that. And I may actually pull out those project planning sheets that the Happy Planner has. I don't know where mine are. I may pull those out and utilize those too. I haven't decided yet. Weekly action items, what I plan to do is I'm going to actually assign them a day of the week. So let's say I want to revive this channel, and I also have another channel that I want to start. So let's say I want to have my planner video to go up on Tuesday. Well, I want to film the video that's going up on Tuesday. So the video that was going up on like Tuesday or maybe even Wednesday, we'll see what day works better. But whatever video I want to go up on this day, I need to film on this day or this day, depending on what's going on in life. Because then I need a day or two to edit and get all the back end stuff done before that video goes up, get it uploaded, and whatnot. So, and I may just have one day where I just sit down and film both this content and the content for the other channel. We will see how that works. But let's also say like, one of the other things that I want to do every week is budget. Well, I know that my busiest days at work is Friday and Saturday. So I typically do my budget on Monday. So I want to write that in, like, this is the day that you need to do this, to start establishing more of a routine on certain things in my life. Monday is also the day that I typically schedule doctor's appointments and stuff, because that's my day off. So we'll see. So that's how I plan on using that. So I want to keep my goals kind of here and written out, because this does go with me just about everywhere. And then if I have free time between clients, or while I'm waiting at the doctor's office or whatever, I can pull this out and work on other things. And then this, I will probably, actually, I definitely will not be using this as a to buy section. I will probably use this as a running to-do list. And then I may use that as for errands. I may not. This will be I'll probably use this as the important section. And then again, focus this week on whatever. So that is how I plan on using my planners together. So I'm going to Frankenplan the homebody and this monthly calendar thing, I'm not sure what it's called, together to hopefully have myself a better planning system and something that will help keep me more productive. All right, well, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button. Until next time, bye.